Introduction to Sage Accounting. Loading. Sage has already loaded, and at the logon Sage Accounting. This is what you want to learn today. Now, welcome to RAR Business Institute, and these tutorials are absolutely free. If you happen to bump on this video for the first time, kindly subscribe to support our channel. I will start with setting up of company, and that is done from file. Now I need to take you through Sage dashboard, and this is how it looks like. You can see up here, this is called menu bar, and down here is the customers, where we have various tasks that you can transact with your customer. And down here there are links. This link, they link you to different type of activities like customer list, project list, quotation, invoice, etc. etc. Now on the dashboard, this my right side, these again indicate the transaction chart or transaction process of customers. As you can see, we have new quotation, new sales order, invoice, and allocating stock, dispatching them, posting invoice. We'll run the statement before we receive the payment. We also have the batch invoices and receiving payment. However, this is only a customer process chart. There is supplier which operate the same, and this is where you get for suppliers. You just come and say modulars, suppliers. Same pattern, same procedures. We have the customer task, we have the quick links on those activities related with supplier. We also have the supplier process. As you can see, new purchase order, you place the orders, delivery, you update, supply is being paid, then you bank remittance, and you also have the checklist. Same procedure, different document for processing. We have batch invoices, you pay suppliers, batch bank remittance, the same case there. This is the pattern. And when I come to the company, you see a different thing. Now remember that unlike QuickBooks, Sage is more particular in detailed. It's a detailed. In fact, most companies out there use it for detailed services. However, all this accounting software, they all obey the law of accounting circle. So I will start by company setup, and after giving you description of company setup, I will also be able to tell you those things that Sage can do and QuickBooks cannot do. I also tell you all the things they do both. And remember, just like all of them, they have very detailed report system. they have detailed report system, and as you can see down here, this is the financial profit and loss, budget, and things like that. Now, to set a company, I want to set a company, and this is the company I will set up. File, new company. You say yes. So you'll say I want to create a new company. Obviously, the browse button, you can indicate where you want the files of your company, where you want to store the file of your company files, where you want the backup of your company files stored. Same case here. One is the drive. See, one is the original company, the other is a backup. And you go to next setup. Now here is where we want to do the name of the company, and let me start by doing this. I want to create a company called Interswan Creations. Limited. Address bar, as you can see, you just do something like this. PO box, PO box 10391 Nairobi. Country code, guys, this is my real address. (254) postcode is 00100. Down here, choose the country, and you can see QuickBooks is, it can be used almost everywhere in the world. Telephone number, you can do any telephone number, there is no problem. Email address and info at and there is also a website down here. That's good for the website. And for those of you who don't have website and you need to propel your business digitally, I'll leave the link below this video so that you may contact me. We also design a website at pocket friendly rates. Just pick it out and you get your website delivered in less than 24 hours. Thank you. Let's go to next step. The financial year of a company is very important for Sage, and as you know that the rule require every company to start from January, because we do our returns in December. Next, VAT registration number is optional. However, you need to know that if your company is a limited company, it should have a PIN. The Kenyan system normally start with P00, things like that. If it's a sole proprietorship type of business, you put your individual PIN here. A0, everybody with the PIN knows that. And if it's a partnership, the same. I said in the previous video that partnership companies are normally registered separately, where the name of both directors are normally indicated in the certificate. However, let's proceed. Next, base currency. This is the currency your company is going to operate with. So you drop down to look at your company and you see Danish, all this currency. You look for your currency. Should you fail to get your current currency in this list, you just say unlisted currency, then you go to next. Then you can have checklist to see all that you have done. Then finish. It's taking some time. Let's give it time to load in. Boom, here we are now. It's already done. Now let's log into this company. Now I will start by simple instruction. We are going to ensure that throughout this lesson I take you to step-by-step creation of transactions, how everything just work in this company. I had already explained the menu bar. Now I will start by setting up the customers, the suppliers, the list of items, and I'll also show you how to set tax. After that we can proceed to transactions. And if you have any question, comment below. If you need this program, remember, practice makes perfect. You may as well order it down there in the comment, or simply I'll provide lists, and that form you may fill it, and I charge small fee for these softwares for your own good, because sometimes doing practice on your own very important. Now let's start by creating customers, and this is what happened. Customers, I want to create only 2 customers, and I'll also create 2 suppliers, and this is how we create modulars customers. Then you say new customer. In Sage, all the creation of customers and suppliers, they use wizard. These enable you to capture all the details of customer, and remember, this could be edited later on. That is the reason why I said that at the beginning of this video. I did say that Sage is more detailed. Its attention is more attention to detail than most of these softwares. So the customer name can be the same, can be company or suppliers, and this, let me put the names of our customer. That's the name of our customer. You can give him address and things like that. country. This one come, these are Kenyan. Telephone, you just write something to guess. Next, email. All this information, they are optional, so I can skip them to save some time. Credit limit. This is where it's important. This is where it is very, very important, and I want to show you that it is very, very important. Then next, you come to no additional. Remember, at this time you can give your customer the tax code you want them to use, nominal code, account. This one machine will set for you, but you can change it. Then you go to next. You move to the next level. This is if customer have debt or something, you can always choose the settlement days and things like that. Next, account opened, you put that the date where your customer had. Then if a customer have an opening balance, this is where you do the opening balance. And remember, opening balance just apply if you have had some transaction with this customer previously. It apply. Remember, it can apply in form of invoice or credit note. If it applies in invoice, you know the customer has some money, your money or money to your company. For the credit, the opposite is true. We come to there is no opening balance to enter. Then you say next, finish. We are done with our first customer. Let's create another customer, new customer. Next, let me now create that's the name of the customer, Fox. Address, let me just do any address. Town, this one too comes from Nairobi. Country is Kenya. County is Nairobi. Country is Kenya. Telephone number, let's just forget. Next, these are optional, you may skip them to save some time. No opening balance, same case. Finish. We have created customers, and now we can check the list of the customers. You can check the customers from here. You'll get this Felix Hood and Millie Fox. Those are our customers, and you can see their date. Suppliers. If you want to go back to see the customers, just go to modules, customers, customer list. You'll get all that one very fast. Now let's create suppliers. And suppliers, come to modules, suppliers, new supplier. Same case, suppliers too are created using a wizard. The name of our customer is Autotech Limited. That's the name of our supplier. Address is here. Town, categories, county, you see this still in this come from Zambia. Can guess telephone number. Next, these are all optional. If they have it, you put it down. Next, account open date, you can always choose this to regulate it from here. Next, suppliers have additional information that is in the bank. This one always help to track or help you choose the mode of payment these suppliers may refer. Remember, you are the company, you need to pay the suppliers, but customers pay you the money. I want us to skip it. It is optional because it just comes as one of ways to make the payment. Remember, I can have my bank account and the company decides to pay me in cash. Fine. If they decide to pay me using M-Pesa, fine, or even bank transfer. So that is optional. Supply information. Same case, supplier, if you have had some transaction before, you have history of transaction, then it will ask you when you have opening balance. You say yes, then you go to the next level. If you do invoice, it means the supplier has your money, you as their customer. If you do the credit, you are the one who should pay. Let's go to there is no opening balance. Finish. Awesome. The supplier is complete. Let's check the suppliers. Supplier list. We have one supplier. Let's add one more new supplier. Next, Greenfield. Ltd. Next, town, yes, government, county is Nakuru. This is in which country? That is in Sudan. Telephone number is here. All the rest are optional. If you have, you key in. If you don't, life goes on. No opening balance. Finish. Awesome. This is good. Now let's go to create list of items and to show you how to create list of items before we can start doing transactions. Modules, products. New product. Remember, we have various options when it comes to products. We have new product, we can stock check, we can edit this product, we can check the BOM, accept returns and things like that. Down in the quick links you also have the list, just the same case as customers or suppliers. However, in products, if you check down up here, there are a few things I need to explain here. Apart from new product recording, we have in and out. These are used to record in stocks that come in from suppliers or out to the customers or transferred. And we have this one is called stock taking. When your stock run out and you go to the suppliers to get another stock, you use this stock take feature. Stock take, using that, we have returns, and in the returns we have returns inwards or returns outwards. Remember, return inwards is normally a liability to our company because it means customers are not satisfied with our products. If they return it, our company has a duty to pay back the customers in cash or in kind. Return outwards is an income to our company because these are goods and services we have once purchased from suppliers. So if we happen to return them because of faultiness or something closer to that, the supplier company need to pay us back in cash or in kind. Let's go to new product. I'm going to create 2 products. Remember, the products we create, there are service related product. You can also create product stock related product. The difference is that for service related product, they don't have a stock and they are always readily available. But for stock, you got to get it from somewhere. There is a quantity. So that's the reason why I want to create the 2 products, so that you are able to see how to create those, because the businesses we deal with on day-to-day life, you either deal with the stock or service or both, or even non-stock part in rare cases. And I'll explain to you what non-stock part type of goods are in this company. So let's go to next. Let's give the stock. We want to give audit services, auditing, that is a service. You put it in a category, and because it is a service, you don't even do the weight. Services don't have weight. They may, however, have the sale price. For example, we have the selling price for services. We do audit from 30,000. Geez, you come and indicate here, it is not a stock, it is a service. And you can see this list, we have stock, non-stock and service. So I'll create both cases so that you are able to relate. Next, preferred supplier. If you have, you indicate. If not, you just leave it. So cost, you can just leave it blank. you finish. That is a service. We want to create a stock. New product. Next, our stock is going to be photocopier machines, photocopier machine. You go to next, then you go to next. Now we have the cost of this. You have the cost of this, and it's here, the cost price. We bought one go for 12,000. This is a stock. This is a stock item. Then you go to next. Cost. Remember, the cost price must be lower than the selling price. So the cost is 6,000. Let me do just 8,000. I'm not saying that's the real price of photocopier machine, but for practice purposes, yes if you have opening balance, no if you don't. One thing you must know is that when you are dealing with the stock, when you are dealing with the stock item, you'll have the unit sale, and if the moment you deal with the stock, if you don't say there is no opening balance, because that will not allow you to put the quantity. Remember, this is a product we are dealing with. Now for stock, you say there is an opening balance, and you'll be able to be given a quantity. Now on stock, we have 50 pieces, and this one cost us how much? 8,000 shillings. You must not forget the cost price. Next, you finish. That is lists. Customers have been created, suppliers have been created, and list of items have been also created. Products. Now before we move to the next level, I will show you how to set tax in our next video, and this will be setting tax and getting straight to transactions. After transaction, there will be reporting and reconciliation, and that will be easier for you. Remember, if you have not known, in the transaction of Sage there are things detailed like contra entries, activation, period end, and things like that. We'll cover them in our next video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and you give thumbs up to our video. And if you have a question, comment. You can comment below this video. Also remember that we have these programs. Practice make perfect. You need this software. I'll put a link below this video and you can use that one. Sage doesn't have payroll system, and our company offer payroll system. I'll also put a link below so that for those who are interested, you can make an order today. Thank you for listening, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.